all get ready now.
Up and up and up
It's a bomb. There's a bright flash. Brighter than the sun. Brighter than anything you've ever seen. His job is to help protect us. This is very, very important. We must be ready for a new danger. It is such a big explosion. There's no time to look around or wait. It can smash in buildings without any warning. His job is to help protect us when there is danger of the atomic bomb. We'll be much safer. We're ready. We'll be much safer. We're ready. We'll be much safer. We must all get ready now.
Feel them watching, they're waiting in the Welcome to the Gabspot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the twins, Kristen and Jonathan, and we got some news for you. I'm sure of it. Oh, let me unmute them. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good Friday
Yeah,
night?
hey everybody.
Well, I, for one, am tired, but we're here anyway to talk about some interesting developments in some of our stories. We got some things going on in the entertainment industry that just need to be covered. So, I guess we could begin. You want to start on your story, Chris, or do you want me to just add a little bit of salt to the fire after what happened last week with Scoob and Batgirl? Oh, that was the toy. That
What was
wasn't.
that?
It was-
Come on, man. Not even 10 minutes in, you're already doing something.
Actually, I don't mind just going ahead and jumping into the news about Bridgerton, mainly because I'm an extreme Bridgerton fan, and also Bridgerton is season 3 is being filmed currently, like right now. So this is kind of a heavy topic, very current, recent topic. Um, but I know you guys aren't really fans of Bridgerton like that, but you guys still know what it is, I'm guessing, because we talk about it like
Yeah.
literally all the time.
Mhm.
uh,
But
hey, we're getting
kind of
echoes. We're getting echoes in here.
am I echoing? My fan isn't on.
Somebody's echoing.
Is it me?
I don't hear anything coming through my end.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Try refreshing the page. That'll do it. That'll fix it. I'm sure of it.
Refresh the page. Okay, does that mean like leave and come back?
No, not you guys.
Oh. So I was like,
All right, continue, Chris. Continue.
okay. So anyway, last year, about early September 2021, these two TikTokers, by the name Abigail Barlow and Emily Bear, they released a unofficial Bridgerton musical. Basically kind of just showing their appreciation for the show. I think it's 15 songs, and it kind of blew up. It was like a really, really big thing. Um, and something I didn't realize that TikTokers actually did musicals. Like apparently it's kind of the thing that they've started doing. Like there was a Ratatouille TikTok musical too, which is kind of interesting. I was like, what? But anyway, they did a Bridgerton musical, and it seemed like everything was fine. This whole chaos, all the chaos with Netflix filing a lawsuit against them is actually recent, like happening in like the past like couple weeks. Netflix has filed the lawsuit um, against Barlow and Bear, saying that they have taken like valuable intellectual property. Um, these two girls who did this, they started, I guess, profiting off of the Bridgerton musical, and I think that's where like everything kind of started. Like the issue between Netflix and then started. They were doing like actual performances, like at the Kennedy Center in DC. People were paying for tickets, and they were making a lot of money. Also, these girls won a Grammy. They won a Grammy for the Bridgerton musical too, which was kind of surprising because to be completely honest, I don't. I feel like Bridgerton's already a show. Like you're winning an actual Grammy for a musical. Like it's basically like a fan fiction, a Bridgerton, but in a musical performance. So it's just I didn't realize that actually could happen. So that was kind of strange. But they won a Grammy for it. They made a lot of money off of it. And so Netflix has kind of reached this point where it's like, okay, we can't let this slide. Netflix is actually like afraid that this the performances that they're doing is actually going to basically take possible money away from them. Bridgerton, or Netflix does like a Bridgerton experience dance. Like, I think it's like maybe each year or whatever. I don't know. It's like something they've been doing since the show started. And us when you come out, you dress really nice, and you basically experience Bridgerton. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like you still pay for the event. There's still money that goes into the event and everything. And so these people think that, or Netflix thinks that, their performances that they're doing is kind of going to overshadow like the musicals. I mean, not the musical, but the performances that they, or the Bridgerton experience. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I don't know. Maybe that's a pretty good point. The thing that's a little bit odd about this is that this musical was released a whole year ago, right? And for some reason, and now it's a problem. You'd think that Netflix maybe would have addressed it a while ago, but there's been reports that Netflix didn't actually see it as a harm at first until they started making money with it. And now they're more worried that, like, oh my gosh, they're stealing from us, and they take an intellectual property. They say that, actually, I have some quotes here. Let me look.
Oh,
Um,
oh.
it said that Netflix alleges that Barlow and Bear copied literally and identically from Bridgerton across a number of original elements of expression, including lifting lines, appropriating characters, and key plot points.
Oh.
So it's like they've taken a whole lot of stuff that's really not their idea, and they're making money off of it. And I think that
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense. It's one thing to be showing your appreciation for the show, but now that you're making a lot of money from it, and it's not actually even your idea. Like, note that Bridgerton is also a book series written by Julia Quinn, so it's her story. Then Netflix, has like the rights to make the show, all the
Yeah.
ideas they're going in the show. So it's like, you guys, this is not their original idea. I think that it looks like they've copied a lot of stuff, basically directly from the show, directly from the book. It's not really their original idea. So
Yeah.
it's basically kind of a messy situation, and people have speculated that they may or may not want to go to court because it's possible they might settle out of court. And if they do go to court, it's going to bring up the concept of like fair use, like what's allowed for the public to use in terms of fan fictions. Because fan fictions have been around for so long. We
Yeah.
got fan fiction books, of everything. We got fan fiction music. There's all kinds of stuff. There's fan fiction everywhere. So we don't want to have the issue where we can't do fan fiction anymore. But should people be profiting off their fan fics?
This is more than a fanfic, in my opinion. That's just.
They've done a whole show. They did a whole
show.
show. It's not a story. It's not like one little song. It's a whole album. They won a Grammy. They're doing performances, for profit performances.
Yeah.
It's like, and I think what's funny about it. Exactly. I think it's funny that Netflix offered them a license. So Netflix said they had offered them a license before, and they said that Barlow and Bear refused the license.
I don't
So it's
understand that. Like, were they just
I
going to
know.
start losing money significantly, and that's the reason why they decided not to go with the licensing
yeah.
it?
I'm guessing the money wasn't good enough for them. So they're looking pretty money hungry right now. It's like, it's not even your idea.
This
So
is-
it's like,
this
what are you
is
talking
just
about?
like-
chill out, bro.
Like
Exactly.
TikTok
Like,
is.
this,
Like what you
they
said.
haven't even made a statement yet. There's no statement from them as of right now. But
This is almost like
good
a-
Lord, it's no good.
It's like a whole microcosm of just how much like TikTok is just about stealing other people's stuff and profiting
Right.
off of it. You know.
Yeah.
Of course, this
TikTok
thing
is
came from
crazy.
freaking TikTok. All you do is lip sync to stuff
Right.
on there half the time.
You feel
Exactly.
like you're doing
I think they may have actually sang. I should have, but I actually haven't listened to the musical songs that they've released. But I'm guessing it has to be good.
Yeah, they're all right. They're they're musicals. Musical music.
Yeah. But they're in.
They're not
deep water.
terrible.
Yeah.
I kind of like Friend Turned Foe.
Talented.
That's the only one I really liked. I really didn't like any of them that much. But I must not be a big musical person.
Yeah.
That Bob's Burgers movie that came out recently that everybody said was really great was a musical, and those songs were annoying as shit. So, that's just how I feel about it.
Sorry, I had to listen to it. It sounds like it's actually pretty good.
Okay, well, I'm not a music person. I don't know. I didn't like some of the songs. I didn't like what I listened to. I had to turn it
Yeah.
off. I was getting annoyed.
This because it's not for everyone, but the musical community is probably who.
Well, they
loves
won a
music.
Grammy, so you gotta
they
give
won a
them
Grammy.
that.
The talent is coming from somewhere. They're good. They're good at copying.
talented. But people are saying that they should have actually just did their own musical. Like maybe they could have maybe taken some things, but like not maybe changed it. Maybe
Yeah.
made their own thing. Instead of copying it completely off Bridgerton and then expecting Netflix to just let them do whatever they want.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what
like-
they were thinking here.
Again, the money. You're not gonna get you can make a random play, but you're not gonna get as much money as somebody that's from Bridgerton.
I mean, because how is this going to end up? As are the lawyers going to end up asking for the amount of money that Netflix would have lost, considering, or the amount of money? You know what I mean?
But how much
That's
do they
it.
have lost?
Possible.
You know?
I mean,
Actually, I'm not even sure what the actual numbers are. I haven't seen anything about the actual numbers, but this is also something that's been kind of recent. I don't know how long they've been doing these performances, but I do know that there was a performance that they've done maybe recent months.
I mean, because they just stole this woman's
This
idea
one,
basically. They just
Exactly,
slapped a
yeah.
musical on it. I mean, this is the wrong. I understand musicals itself as a form of art and all that.
Right.
Broadway and theater and all that. Theater's a dying art. Everybody talks about that all the time. So this
Exactly.
thing being really big is doing wonders for that type of media. But this it's just it's stolen. That's really stupid on their part. But I guess. I mean, it's not Netflix. It seems to me like Netflix tried to be lenient about it, and then they started it started becoming a full-fledged product instead of like
Exactly.
just like a little thing on TikTok. That's the thing. These big companies always just take the internet companies not seriously until it becomes an actual threat. Then they want to start bringing the laws and shit in. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm conflicted here because I don't know which side. I mean, because. I never respected the TikTok stuff in general, but I always see like these big other companies coming in and trying to take down internet stuff. This isn't internet
Right.
stuff anymore, though. It's a whole musical.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's transcended like TikTok and all that. They won a Grammy and everything. Like they basically have become like kind of famous. They've made money from it,
Yeah,
recognition. Like, and it's something that's really it's not their idea. Like I've never seen a fan fiction grown to this caliber ever. You know,
yeah,
and I'm all about fanfics. You guys know I love fan fictions. I love me
yeah.
a great fanfic.
We,
But
we
this
all
is not
we all
really. This is a musical fan fiction.
I mean, they can't act like Netflix wouldn't have
ultimate.
picked up a possible musical Bridgerton. Netflix picks up anything. You guys remember Eggplant? Remember that movie? They picked that. That was a Netflix original. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And then the movie is centered around just what you think it is. All right.
oh man.
Yeah. So
Fine,
no, no, it's not. Not just. Come on, Jonathan. You know what I'm talking about.
I did that, but I get it
Somebody
now,
gets
sorry.
their thing cut off and they have it in a cooler, and they're walking around in the forest, right? It doesn't make any sense. Like the guy
You
should
only
be
have a couple
bleeding
hours
out.
to get it reattached.
Yeah, he's trying to get it reattached. That's what they're trying to get to a hospital to get it reattached, but they're stuck in the forest.
Does it have a good ending?
I didn't watch any more of that. Well, what made you think I would continue watching that?
Well,
Once I
worried
realized,
about the guy, obviously.
once I found out that's what the plot was, I was like, that's enough of this. It was terrible. Just a, yeah, that's a whoa. That's one way a road trip can go
Did
wrong.
you say it was a musical?
No, it was just a Netflix show. And I mean, it's like Netflix will pick up anything. So if they had maybe just pitched this idea to Netflix, they might have just picked it up. They might have.
Yeah.
As like a full-fledged show, they had to go and do it on their own, and then they just didn't accept the license. I don't understand. I mean, obviously because all this stuff is going to court now, they got to keep hush hush about it. They're not going to explain their reasoning. Man, I wish I could see this thing live, just like the Amber Heard trials, or I kind of wish I
Yeah,
could.
that was cool.
Yeah, but then that's not going to happen. This is going to be something private. You said it might get
Yeah.
settled out of court.
Yeah, it might get settled out. It might, but I'll definitely keep up to date with the case and see what happens. There could be
Well,
changes going on every day.
yeah, it could be
So,
changes. Netflix is a bit of a greedy company, huh? Netflix is looking at the greedy company today. They're looking like Disney right now. You know what?
Yeah.
There's not a single person that would try to do what they did to Disney. I mean, except Star Wars Theory. But
I mean, he didn't really do that. Let me explain what Josh was talking about real quick.
okay.
All right. So, in like 2015, no, 2016, a channel called Star Wars Theory, which is obviously a channel about Star Wars, created a fan film called Darth Vader: Shards of the Past, which is supposed to be a mini series that focuses on the Sith Lord after his defeat on Mustafar from Obi-Wan Kenobi at the end of Revenge of the Sith. The truth was that he never planned to actually make money from the fan film. He actually was going to turn all monetization off. He just wanted to make a fan film to depict what that time was like for for Anakin / Vader. Just because that he has a love for Star Wars that's basically like freaking insane. Like, he doesn't do this stuff for money. He does it because he loves Star Wars. But Disney are the ones that didn't really like the fact that that he was getting a whole bunch of views on the fan film. They're like, all right, this is too good. Basically, the problem is that it's too good. It looks too official, and we're gonna have to take whatever cut you get from this. So you have to pay us $300,000 every single episode you make. So that's why he hasn't made episode 2 yet. Like, he has like cinematics of episode 2, but it's not live action stuff because anything he does, he has to pay $300,000, which is a lot of money. So it was kind of confusing because Disney did the same thing that Netflix did. They said, yeah, that's fine, and then they changed their minds later on. It's because I don't know why companies do that, because Star Wars Theory wasn't trying to make money off.
Yeah, but these women already made their money though. They made their money. They won a freaking Grammy. They had a whole album. Like
you know what they were doing? They for meet and greets, the ticket price was $149 in late July. But for the, like I was telling you, the teen experience thing, the top price was about $85 for people. So it's just like they were making those meet and greets. They were probably making a lot of money because people were
that's
coming.
trifling.
Yeah, $149. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Some people are
that tells me that these people weren't going to make any money on TikTok, right? They knew this. They knew that. So they try to move in a different direction. TikTok doesn't pay anything, so it's not like YouTube where you get enough views and they'll start giving you some money. No.
It's Twitch that been giving you the most money for real.
I've actually been watching a lot of these famous TikTokers are in Hype House, like the Hype House dudes. You ever hear about
I hate those house people. It's like Jake Paul's Team 10 and like, was it OTK, all this stupid stuff.
Does Jake Paul still do that?
I think Team 10's gone, but I don't like all those houses and stuff.
It's kind of
it's cringe.
I actually watched one of them like a lot. I watched Brooke Monk. Brooke Monk and her boyfriend Sam Dez. Like, I actually watch their videos a lot and their TikToks. And I'm not saying I like their content a lot, but I just think it's interesting.
I think you do like their content. You're just not saying it because they don't want me to roast you over it. I'm kidding.
I don't even know who you're talking about because you can like whatever you want to like, but like.
Yeah, that's not accurate. That's not right. That's not right at all. You don't want to listen to Jonathan over here because he's about to get beat up.
Something that we need to talk about in our society is what's up with all these TikToks of these Hype House kids do. They're like nothing but thirst traps, to be honest.
Yeah, they are. That's why I hate that stuff.
It's like, why do they just keep doing it? Because it's really cringy now. Like, thirst traps is so like, it's been overdone so much now. Like,
no, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody thought they bought the rights to Dune. Which Hype House was this? Which crip? These people are so
Dune,
stupid.
The game?
No, not Dune. Dune, the book series that got turned into a movie recently.
Oh, Dune. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, why do they think they bought the rights to that?
They had just an old copy of the book. That's stupid. That is oh my god. Ugh.
I have an old globe in my room.
That's like, remember, that Star Wars VHS that you found, Jonathan. That's like saying, look, guys, and now I own Star Wars. And it's like, what are you talking?
I own Star Wars now.
It's like we can help Star Wars theories out now. It's like, what do you shut up?
What are you talking about?
I don't like TikTok at all, but unfortunately, these people start reposting their TikToks onto YouTube Shorts, and I eventually see it. So
yeah, and also Instagram Shorts too.
I can't stand Instagram Shorts, so I don't look at those because it's always some, and I swear it's always some trifling.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's for people that like don't have a life.
Trash, bro.
They bought it for $2 million. Dang. Okay, well, I can understand turning this stuff into NFTs. These people are trying to turn money into like electronic stuff. Like, I swear, everyone's trying to take money, something that's tangible in your hand, and turn it into something that's just intangible in outer space and computer in the cyberspace or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's like the faith in the dollar is depleting so quickly. It doesn't matter.
Really not a good idea, actually.
I don't know. Some of these people are rich. That crypto stuff, they were right. Bitcoin, now it drops off every now and then. But I'm gonna be honest. So does the regular stock market. So at what point doesn't matter?
What if you transform everything into a digital currency? What do you think is going to happen if someone gets into that digital currency?
Dude, we're gonna start downloading our digital minds, dude. You know?
Sounds like a bad idea.
Digital style? Everything's made out of buttons and dials. Okay, I'm kidding. I got it wrong. Don't get mad at me. I got it wrong. I'm sorry. It's buttons and wires. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, don't get mad at me. I'm sorry.
Digital style.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I don't know when that thing's coming back.
Who cares? It's coming back.
It's not coming back. I'm kidding. You know, it's you know why it's not coming back? Because it moved to HBO Max, and then it got canceled. I'm kidding.
Is it on HBO Max?
No, but you know, Sesame Street was on HBO Max.
I don't think the people that made Don't Hungry Mascara would actually do that though.
No, they wouldn't. That'd be dumb. They complain.
All their fans would be like,
digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
"Hey, this is fun."
Ah, God.
Some people think just walks at the guy when he opened the door, like, wow. I'm like,
yeah, it's not. It's kind of weird. It's trippy.
You look dancey. Boy, this is gay.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Nice one.
It's so gay. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So So Netflix is suing people now. That's great. Netflix is starting to get up there. You know. Now they're suing people. They're like Viacom now. You know.
I mean, Disney kind of screwed them over not so long
Now
ago.
Netflix, all Netflix needs now is like some mascot or something. Not the little N logo. Like they need a mascot, and then they're gonna be fully in there. You know what I mean? You know, because Universal's got like, what does Universal have? Like the Minions.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, Mickey's. The Disney company's got Mickey. You know, Viacom's got SpongeBob and South Park. You know, depending on which audience you're going for. You know, that's all Netflix needs. And then there will be a full-fledged pillar in the. What do you mean? What do you say?
Illumination.
Yeah, Illumination's with Universal though, right?
That's not Illumination is completely different from Universal Studios.
Yeah, but it's not a subsidiary of Universal at all. Are you sure about that?
The Minions are for Illumination.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. But if you go to Universal Studios, you're telling me you're not going to see a Minion somewhere around?
Oh, Universal Studios probably, but that's not their mascot.
Bro, you telling me that we're going to just say that Woody Woodpecker is? Because that's not going to work.
They don't have one.
Okay.
Simple.
And that's why nobody watches any of their movies. I'm kidding.
Exactly. Look at the monster, the Dark Universe, or whatever that thing was. Look at that one.
Good Lord, the Dark Universe. That could have been great. Wow, whatever. Well, HBO Max just decided to just cancel a whole bunch of stuff, take a whole bunch of stuff off their platform. But they went one step further. Because some of these creators out here of these animated programs are just like, what in the world? They're finding out on the same day as everybody else. Listen to this list of television shows that are just being removed straight off. No other way of watching the show. These people are removing DVD releases offline. It's getting crazy. 12 Dates of Christmas, About Last Night. I don't know what those are. Aquaman, King of Atlantis. I saw that. I saw some of that. It's by the same people who did the Thundercats reboot. Close enough. It's like the, successor to regular show. Detention Adventure, don't know what that is. Dodo, don't know what that is. Ellen's Next Great Designer, it's some Ellen DeGeneres spinoff. The spinoff. Elliot from Earth, sounds like trash. Esma and Roy, I'm kidding. Or is Yzma and Roy, I don't know. Generation Hustle. Here's the one that pissed a lot of people off on Twitter. Infinity Train. Now, it's one of the premier shows that have come out from Cartoon Network in the last 2 or 3 years. It's critically lauded. Everybody loves that show, right? It gets really dark. It's a lot, and it's just they removed it off of HBO Max. They took the DVD releases off of any place online. There's still some places you can watch it on, like Hulu or Amazon, I believe. I'm not sure how long that's going to be there. They took the album, the music. They had a soundtrack, right? They took that off. They removed any mention of it on any social media that official sites that Cartoon Network or HBO has. They removed any mention of it. They took all the videos about Infinity Train off the YouTube channels. It's crazy. It's almost like they're trying to erase it from existence. And these other shows are coming too, bruh. Uncle Grandpa, bruh. Uncle Grandpa got the boot too. Tig and Seek, I don't know what that is. 200 episodes of Sesame Street, just gone. It's like, what do you? And I bought I bought DVDs of Sesame Street, right? I just happened to buy. No, don't ask why, because let's ask why there's like barely anything on the DVD. Let's ask that. It's like this is terrible. It's like, okay, you know what? Remember my theory about how some of these companies want to control what you see and what you don't see? So they'll buy up a whole bunch of stuff and slap them in a vault for years, right? This is why, and I'm going to keep saying this. If you love a product or a television show, have a physical copy of it, because these streaming services are now putting these things in the vault. We don't know when we're going to see this stuff again. We may never... They're not going to air Uncle Grandpa on television. That's not going on TV. Maybe it'll go to Peacock or something, I don't know. But Pizza Steve is gone, man. They ate him.
He was the best character.
It's like Pizza Steve, you know? OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. That was another show that's another fan favorite. Everybody loved that show. That when it came out, had some LGBTQ representation. They were just jumping up and down in their seats. I didn't. It was all right. I thought it was okay. I didn't like the inconsistency in the animation. It was a little bit. It's an action show, so the characters were moved around too. It was like too expressive and squishy for an action show. Kind of bothered me. For me,
yeah.
That's why I like the story though. I like the characters. I just wish it was in a different animation style because it kind of annoyed me sometimes. But it's too bad. I mean, from what I remember of it, it was pretty good. I mean, I don't know what it was like. I haven't seen it in years, so that might be the reason why it's getting removed. Mighty Magiswords. I don't think anybody's going to miss that. But, like, yeah. I'm looking at some of these shows, and I'm realizing that these shows might not have actually been pulling in any numbers, and that's the reason why they removed them. Now, I don't understand removing the 200 episodes of Sesame Street. I'm conflicted. I'm not sure what the actual reason is. This David Zaslav guy, he's a bit of a enigma here. He's kind of a mystery here, you know. I don't know. I don't know what he's up to.
What season and what episodes were these? Were they just random episodes?
I believe it was random, but I don't think the Sesame Street episodes were in order. Like,
so they just removed 200 episodes that are just from certain places in the
Yeah, they quietly just took them off. They're just not there anymore. And I have no idea who recorded this, but it's in several articles. There's and the only reason why I know about the Sesame Street one is because it said the Not So Late Show with Elmo, and I was like, well, why remove that? Wasn't Lil Nas X on there? I was like, that show should have been doing good. So it did a little bit more. Lil Nas X is like popular right now.
Nah, bro, him and Elmo together, I don't think that's a good idea.
That was cringe, yeah. Bruh, there's this show. Okay, you guys remember Baby Mouse?
Yeah.
You guys remember the spin-off comic series with Squish, the little amoeba character?
Yeah.
Well, he got his own animated TV show in 2019. And it's one of the shows that are getting removed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Way to go, Squish.
And I'm looking at this show. I'm looking at the design of the characters, and I'm just disgusted. And I'm also pissed off that Baby Mouse wasn't in it. Where's Baby Mouse?
That was awesome.
You should have had her own show.
Baby Mouse was funny.
She should have had her own show. And so should have Franny K. Stein. Okay, Franny K. Stein was
Franny K. Stein should have had her own show. That was one of my favorite books growing up. Like, her whole series. I
love Franny K. Stein.
Man, see, if they took some... See, the people who write this stuff, they actually are creative. So maybe if they took some stuff from there and did it properly, we'd actually have some good television for once. I'm kidding. Little Ellen. How is there two Ellen shows? Hold on, wait a minute. Which one's the Ellen show? Is it Little Ellen or is this a different Ellen? How do you
Little
have
Ellen.
two? Yeah, I know Little Ellen's definitely one of them, but there's another Ellen show on here.
Ellen just come out?
No, see, it's just another Ellen show, but it's live action. It's not even an animation. It's just a regular Ellen.
Egotistical.
Oh, let me just look at this Generation show, because I don't think that's a cartoon either. No, see, now I do believe that this is one of those shows where they have like a group of like diverse cast of characters. Yep. You know what? If I wasn't, you know, if you know, if I didn't know better, I'd say he's removing some of the shows that have a lot of representation on it. A lot.
Are you serious?
Because, you know, Infinity Train, you know, the last...
You're right. But
you know that...
Is She-Ra
okay,
on HBO Max?
No, that's on Netflix.
Okay.
And I can't understand why he'd remove Uncle Grandpa, though.
It was the reptile character.
I bet it was just the title.
Uncle Grandpa!
Why would you get rid of Close Enough? How are you going to mess with a legacy creator like J.G. Quintel? What's wrong with you? I don't know what's going on anymore. I mean, this is left... Huh?
Is it gone already? Close Enough?
No, not yet, but it's getting removed this month. I mean, because I have the HBO Max subscription. I've been looking. I've been like, bro, when are they going to take it off?
There's got to be a way to get that stuff.
I have to say that I'm happy that they didn't remove any Looney Tunes stuff, because that's what I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to get rid of the Looney Tunes cartoons.
The Looney Tunes stuff was good, though, you know? Like, really, really good. People were watching that stuff, though.
Yeah. There was a lot of fans. I thought, and I'm worried about Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, no, people watch that stuff. Harley Quinn has watched, like, way more than probably anything on that thing. Like, as one of those cartoon shows, she probably gets the most views, probably.
I hope so. It is she's trending right now, so.
Yeah, Harley Quinn isn't like a cult following thing. No, it's people that are watching that stuff, and they have like fans and stuff like that all over the place. She's everywhere.
I see.
Right
it is trending right now on so.
She'll be just fine.
That's good to know, because I mean Steven Universe Future is trending too, so that's good. Because I mean, if Steven Universe gets removed, there is going to be riots over that. They get rid of Adventure Time or Steven Universe, there's going to be riots, bro. There's going to be some crazy stuff going on in Los Angeles, man.
Did Alaska Bum talk about this?
I don't know who that is.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's a guy who used to talk about Gravity Falls a lot.
Yes, him. Did he talk about it?
I have not seen anything about him talking about. I'm sure he did. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, he might have commented on one of the releases for it. I think I saw an account because he has the V in there, right? It's a purple V.
Yeah. He's probably going to talk about it because Infinity Train. He also reviewed Infinity Train.
Yeah, Infinity Train's a big. I can't believe they're getting rid of Infinity Train.
That's so weird.
I mean, and they got Teen Titans Go and Tuca and Birdie on here.
Tuca and Birdie? What is that?
It's like some Adult Swim bird cartoon.
Is that Horseman? Same?
It's like the same animation style, but I don't think it's definitely not the same.
It's not the same creator.
Yeah,
right?
It can't be the same like writing because like it can't be. That the one show's written really really well, and another show's kind of just a lot of loud noise. You know. What do you guys think? So this is a kind of establishing a certain precedent. I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen companies just throw away this many products before. Nah, this still is unprecedented. There's never been levels this big before. That's 20 shows and they're not even stopping.
Joshua, 40 years of content got thrown out. 1,500 employees just got freaking unemployed when it happened in 2012 to Star Wars. That's unprecedented.
But how could there be
40 years?
40 years? But like, what do you mean 40 years, dude? Like,
40 years worth of content, comics, TV shows, books, authors, people, games.
Well, that
All
makes
from-
more sense because it's all surrounded with one property, right? It's Star Wars. It wouldn't make sense to make 40 years, and it's kind of insane to invest 40 years of Star Wars to invest into 40 years of Star Wars. That's kind of dumb. That's like asking to eventually stop making money because like people are going to get sick of that.
I don't really think so. People still haven't gotten sick of it now, but
I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like the general public, is kind of sick of Star Wars. Just like we're saying, the general is sick of.
This stuff happens.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying this is a little bit.
But I feel like this is worse. I feel like that what happened to that was
Jonathan, they didn't remove you. They didn't remove the ability for you to watch the Star Wars prequels or that remove the original series or
for you to watch the old versions of Star Wars. You can't do that anymore. That stuff's gone.
Okay, that's true, but that was George Lucas, right?
That was George Lucas, but there were still ways to watch it. Now Disney cuts everything off. I mean, they do that all the time. They just cut stuff off that you can't watch anymore. Disney has an issue with just putting stuff in the vault. Like,
all the more reason, buy physical copies of shows you like. TV shows, movies, get a physical copy. You like, oh, I got Disney Plus. I got access to all the Toy Story movies. John Lasseter gets really canceled. Then they just take all this stuff off of there entirely. Woody, Buzz, they're all gone.
What are you gonna do? Disney is the.
I don't hate Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but
They're learning this stuff from Disney, bro. They're all taking this. Oh, now that we got this new stuff, let's just get rid of everything. They learned that from Disney. Now,
dude,
that stuff in the vault, that is classic Disney.
That is Disney. Disney's been doing that since like the 40s.
That's just the worst case of it. But they did it to a whole bunch of other stuff.
Can you imagine seeing Uncle Grandpa again getting released 7 years from now? Come on.
We're not getting your Uncle Grandpa released again. It isn't good enough. No one's gonna miss it. We're gonna forget about it.
I'm gonna miss Uncle Grandpa. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna miss that Good Morning stuff, bruh.
4 years. What are you talking about?
You're right. I'm not gonna miss it. I don't care about Uncle Grandpa. I just think it's funny that he got canceled because look at what what the creator of the show, who was working on the Looney Tunes cartoons, if I'm not mistaken, drew in response to his show getting booted off of booted off. This is a little bit edgy for those of you that who are like, I don't know, viewer discretion is advised. Don't be a bit.
Okay.
Just bear with me for a second. Just take a look at this. Take a gander at this. This is his response.
What in the world is that?
Yeah, I think you know what that is, guys. Uncle Grandpa's taking the big one. I guess it's not a good morning anymore, huh, Uncle G? I'm gonna go ahead and just stop streaming that.
I think we're too late
to see that.
That's real though. That's real. See that's the artist's true feelings right there. They're like, y'all didn't just. I mean, this guy's making the Looney Tunes cartoons right now. You know, he probably thought for a little bit that he was on top of the world, and that doesn't mean. No, bro. He got his show taken off. I like Uncle.
Is the artist okay? Has anyone checked in with the artist?
This thing has nearly 100,000 likes, just nearly.
My goodness.
Sorry, I don't exactly get what happened to Uncle Grandpa recently. Just fill me
did
in.
Uncle Grandpa kill himself? Is that canon?
Yo, dude.
Is that canon?
Uncle Grandpa can't die.
I mean, Uncle Grandpa can basically do whatever he wants. You know, he can basically do anything.
Unless the executive, except for keep his show on HBO Max.
Yeah, that's
he can't do that.
But you see how big that gun is? That's a gun that he had himself. That's something that he's constructed himself. So I don't know what he's about to do. But you know what? No one's ever seen Uncle Grandpa again, have we?
No.
Where'd he go?
It's the
No
rainbow.
one's gone?
It's the suspenders. That's why he got.
He got canceled because of suspension.
Yeah, no. Yeah, see, never mind. I'm kidding. It's fine. I like Uncle Grandpa, but I haven't seen it in a few years, so I don't know if it's aged well.
Watch the Spaghetti Western episode and see how you.
I loved the Spaghetti Western episode.
Hey, I actually like that episode.
Yeah, it reminded me of like a Looney Tunes cartoon. It's so fitting. I remember when I found out that the guy was going to be working on Looney Tunes. I was like, yeah, that's great. Good for him. He must feel great right now. He's like, he must be. I know he must have been feeling great. He's working on basically the greatest cartoon characters in existence. You know, he's heading the show. Then all of a sudden, his other show gets canceled. It gets canceled so bad that they're removing it off the site, and they're going to make sure you can't find it. I gotta see if there's an Uncle Grandpa DVD release. They might not even release it on DVD yet ever. You know, Uncle Grandpa was kind of like it was all right. It didn't do great, didn't do terrible. Holy shit! I'm sorry. Okay, oh my goodness, what in the world? This thing keeps disappearing. Let's go see if I can see any DVDs of it. Google, stop screwing around. Okay, eBay. Okay, TV series. Okay, you can get the Uncle Grandpa full TV series. Let me just check Infinity's Train. It's on eBay for $33.95. I don't know how many of them there are left, but those of you that like Uncle Grandpa, you got to get in there. You got to get your Uncle.
No one watching the show likes Uncle Grandpa. All right, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Infinity Train.
No, I don't.
Okay, they only have book 1 on DVD. That is not a good sign. Oh god, okay, there's book 2. That's $16.99. That jumped up in price a bit. Then there's a bunch of Demon Slayer stuff. Why is there a bunch of Demon Slayer stuff showing up?
Oh, the Mugen Train, the movie.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Right. Well, there's not enough searches of something, they'll show up something that's animated and also more popular.
Yeah, because, like, let's be honest, like, anything in Japan right now is beating the mess out of animation over here. Like, because they're not getting... I mean, animation in Japan is getting put in theaters. I'm still waiting to find out the end of the Quintessential Quintuplets. That thing hasn't even been released out of theaters yet. I'm not afraid to admit that. Or ashamed. I want to know what happens next. Or at least I want to see what it animated.
They should be ashamed of it.
That show is stupid. And it has a movie. It had a movie, dude. And it was released in theaters. And we got our shows getting taken off. Japan's beating the mess out of us in terms of... We got freaking Bob's Burgers in theaters. It's been on television for 10 years.
The one thing we excel in is 3D animation. And our recent 3D movies have been trash, bro.
They've been like meh. Really meh. I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe that's what he's planning on doing. Maybe he's doing an overhaul. Maybe we've been oversaturated in animated content. This is a lot of cartoons that nobody's gonna watch. Let's be realistic here. It's like it's a lot of them here. Like, what is Odo? Come on now.
Odo?
Did y'all even try with that title?
That's oh no, don't buy this though.
It's like this is some.
Oh, no.
Well, it's an owl. It's like a baby owl. On here, it's some dumb children's preschool program.
They get taken off.
Yeah, it's getting taken off. Yeah. I gotta say, a majority of these are a bunch of dumb preschool shows.
Yeah, Josh.
So like, it's not much of a loss, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna stop there. You know, this guy's on some type of like, he's acting crazy.
The new executives always do that.
Yeah, he's just taking these people to the cleaners, really.
They're gonna do it. He's gonna do some other Jurassic stuff that no one's ever gonna see coming. Because not only that, isn't the whole entire... This is what's important. Isn't the whole entire DCEU just dead now? They just canceled it, right?
Right.
Canceled a whole bunch of stuff.
Right? Well, no. Aquaman and The Flash, I do believe, are still coming out.
Yeah, but after that, that's it.
Yeah, I don't hear anything else in development. I'd have to check comic book resources, and you know how I feel about them right now.
Yeah, I know. CBR sucks. But the thing is that just think about that. After that, all the like the universe of Batman v Superman, the Justice League, all those really really mid superhero movies. Well, that's it. We're not gonna get it anymore. Like we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a long break. I mean, the only thing I can think about that I know for sure that they're gonna do is the Batman sequel with Robert Pattinson, and then after that, there's nothing right. They're dry. They're not gonna do anything else. They're gonna take a long break from DC. Just watch, except for animated stuff.
I mean, but this Summer Camp Island. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Go ahead. Keep going.
I'm done. Like, they're just gonna take a long break from DC movies. Like, no live action Superman for like 5 years or something.
We haven't had a good Superman since like the 70s. I'm kidding.
Oh, man, yeah.
I didn't like that joint at all. I was like, what is this? Like, what's up with all this Jesus stuff in here? Like, what is going
I don't
on?
understand why it was so like. I didn't like the way they had the art, like the filmography.
It was so gray and ugly and dirty. It's Zack Snyder
It
crap.
like Superman.
And I was like, this is
Also,
nasty
they
looking.
all that God symbolism. That's so weird.
It's
Superman
cringe.
isn't a god. Superman is a man. He's supposed to be a man that can do the stuff that we wish we could. Superman is.
That's a good way to describe it. People keep getting confused. Like,
Right.
there's like.
He's not a representation of Jesus.
I mean, he grew up as Clark Kent. People keep forgetting that. It's like, they saw, I swear, they saw that stupid Kill Bill scene and they thought, yeah, that's it. Without actually reading the comics or watching any television involving Superman. It actually made me want to punch Quentin Tarantino in the face, make him even more toothless than he already is.
Superman isn't God.
Dude, Quentin Tarantino is a piece of crap.
Nobody likes that.
Dude, y'all know why Uma Thurman hasn't worked with him since the last Kill Bill movie?
Yeah.
He encouraged her to do a stunt because the stunt person didn't show up that day, and she crashed. She crashed the vehicle.
Trauma.
Y'all want to see the video? You want to see the video of Uma Thurman crashing?
You were just trying to share his advice.
Oh, maybe I better be careful about showing this.
I mean, we're already almost done with, like, we're already past halfway through. They're not going to see that much into the stream. I think it'll be fine. Right. They will be fine.
You know, this is what she gets for playing Poison Ivy in Batman and Robin. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Karma's a bitch.
Karma is a bitch, huh? And so is Quentin
Karma's
Tarantino.
I would
Piece
say
of garbage. You guys have fun. No, this.
You were distracting everyone.
Look at this. This is a great stunt here. I actually remember this scene in the movie too. I'm like, wow. She almost did a good job here. Oh shit.
Oh,
That looks like it was painful too.
Yeah.
that had to be a different breed, bruh.
But she could have died, actually. Like, it may have been really bad.
You're gonna break her neck. Yeah.
Yeah, she would broke her neck. Or
Yeah,
busted her head.
that's bad.
And if she doesn't have a seatbelt,
Look at these
she would've
idiots.
fallen up. Did she hit her head?
Yeah,
Probably.
she hit something.
Look like it got, like, hit her back her head.
Look at Quentin right here. Like, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're
We're
gonna.
gonna redo the scene. But you.
Yeah, I need you to make the landing. You can't crash in the middle of the scene. That's not in the script. I mean, we gotta get a new car. We're gonna have to do this all over. I can't believe this. Let's get it. You guys are getting her some water? He's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I mean, obviously he's like, oh shit. He looks disparaged, but like, come on, you idiot. I get it. Sometimes the directors, like, they like, I want this movie to get shot. I want it to get filmed right, all that. They get, you know, I love Quentin Tarantino. I like Quentin Tarantino, guys. The only reason why I know about it is because I fucking like Quentin Tarantino a lot. I know a lot about his movies. I know a lot about the behind-the-scenes stuff. But that is very questionable. He should have had the stunt driver do it, guys. I like Quentin Tarantino. Y'all would... Come on. Come on, let's be realistic here. Why would I know about that? Why would I know about that unless I was just doing a lot of research, you know? Just doing a...
Weird.
No one's saying that Quentin Tarantino is bad, of course. I just think that he's a bit of an asshole. Now, here's another very interesting thing he did that you guys want. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do anything else. You know.
What do you do?
remember I told you that for the Inglourious Bastard scene where the villain chokes that woman to death? Now, of course, to get a real, genuine strangling on scene, he actually, strangled the actress. Now, of course, she went along with it, of course, right? He didn't strangle her without her permission. That's insanity. But I have to say that it's still insanity that she went along with it and they actually did it. Now, according to to the people that were on set, that she was passed out for like 5 seconds.
Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him?
I have no idea, Jonathan. I have to say the person that allowed themselves to be choked within an inch of their life. They have to be insane, or they really believed in Inglourious Bastards. I like that movie too. Brad Pitt was great in that.
I mean, you gotta respect that, like the fact that he was able to go that far, and he was able to convince people to go that far right along with him. And, he's crazy. Clearly, he's a way over. That was insane. Probably should never do that, but he did. Nothing really truly terrible happened, so it paid off, I guess. I mean, we wouldn't. I guess we're like, cool. It looks more real because it was real. That's terrifying. Probably traumatic.
I like Quentin Tarantino, guys. Okay, I'm just saying. I do believe that criticism is necessary for that particular event. Now, this happened all the way back in like 2004 or whatever, whichever year they filmed the second part. So, doesn't really matter all that much. They got back, they're good. They're friends again. He apologized in 2017. He helped her with the Harvey Weinstein accusations, because Harvey Weinstein was on some bullshit. He did some stuff to her too. Honestly, I'm looking at some of these movies, these low budget, low rent movies that Harvey Weinstein produced back in the 80s and stuff. The Burning being one of them. Very good horror movie. One of the best slashes of its time. Very horny movie. Lot of nudity. Unnecessary nudity. Like more than a lot of the Friday the 13th movies, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, like shower scenes, sex on the beach, niggas getting killed while they don't have any clothes on. Man ass. It's not a fun experience for me to see that. No, it just wasn't. It was a fun experience to see these people getting killed, though. The kills in that movie are great, thanks to Tom Savini. But this guy's a little bit. There were some clues, even back then, that this guy was on something. He made the main character in the movie was like this little sexual pervert going around, sneaking around in ladies' locker rooms.